Good evening, YouTube. This is Harmony Muse with Warframe Wednesdays, yet again with my special guest, Conal Kurok. And I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, and I know I'm not because I tend to fuck up Gaelic.
Oh, I don't have a goddamn clue. It just works. Howdy, people.
Hey. So you said, so we're going to be doing my missions for the Stolen Dreams quest, right? Or do you have?
If that's what you want to do. There is an alert up for a piece of Vauban, which only lasts for another hour.
Let's go get that done first because I could always use a piece of armor.
Not touching that either. All right, go ahead and set the matchmaking to public because this is an interception event.
Point taken.
Or alert, rather.
Okay.
And when you're playing on King of the Hell maps, it never hurts to have extra people around.
This is true.
Let me know when it's on public.
It's on public.
Okay.
Does it go by my matchmaking or yours?
Yours, because you're group lead.
Okay.
You can see my matchmaking.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, we've got one guy.
We also have my dog, so that should. I'm kidding. My dog can't actually take a point. She'll just run around with me.
And I've got Looter again.
I need to get 5 kills while sliding.
Well, it looks like you're going to be coptering.
I'll probably just do slide shots with my Sonic Core. Although if I wanted to go coptering, I've got the weapon for it.
And I've still got my Skana on like a jackass. I'll go C. Oh, I'm already at C.
Yeah, I'm hitting up the B side. And my faithful hound is following after.
And despite mowing down a shitload of them, I ended up getting dropped anyway.
There's always someone bigger than you.
And that half-mast hero looks like they're AFK, just getting shot and getting shot.
I don't know. He seemed like he was reviving you. But
Well, over here it looked like he was just standing still.
he could probably be loading into the level as well.
Could be.
Anyway, I'm going to capture the last point.
Enjoy.
No, I suppose I should get my slide kills.
No wonder I felt like I just died. I've got the Skype bar over my HP bar again.
Good job. There's Alpha captured. We're dominating.
Remind me when we get off of this mission to swap my Skana back out for the bow. No point in having not having the bow on, even if I'm going to be spamming Exalted Blade, because I still get Trickle Mastery. Or Affinity, rather.
Yeah, Exalted Blade doesn't inherit your melee mods anymore. Now that I've said that, I'm not actually sure if that's true. It hits so hard that it doesn't matter.
No kidding. Quite a few Eximus this level.
Mm-hmm. They like to come out in interception.
Well, my...
You want to grab the A side real fast?
Kind of
Oh,
busy.
you pinned down?
Yeah. It's a matter of they just keep coming.
Yep. Alright, I'll get off of them.
There was something marked blunt, but it didn't drop anything when I broke it.
A blunt is a inflatable shield that Grenier will put up.
Oh.
Its only purpose is to soak bullets. Killing it doesn't do anything. Well, besides making it stop soaking your bullets.
I actually feel useful this mission.
You don't usually feel useful?
Not really. Anything above a level 20-ish, or everything above a high teens, normally I feel like I'm shooting blanks.
That's more to your mods than your weapons, so we gotta get you some better mods.
Oh, I got mods, I just need to level the damn
Yeah,
things.
what mods do you have?
Well, I've got the basic plus damage ones, I've got quite a few elementals for each side.
So are your serration and pressure point damaged, or are they just regular?
I think one might be damaged. I can't check mid-mission, I'll check when we're out.
Stop trying to kill my dog.
If it's not humanoid, I think it's an enemy try to kill it. It's force of habit.
All the enemies in this mission are humanoids, so you're gonna have some problems.
And useful. They're not pounding on A this time or C this time.
They tend to pick one place and nail it.
In that case, I'll head off to B.
I'm gonna apparently run our cliff because that's how I roll. There we go.
Like hell you do. I'm not talking like hell you to you. I'm saying, as soon as I go to leave C, I get a warning that C is being captured. So it's a
Yeah, I feel.
circuits. I don't remember getting circuits before. I know I have because I had things that needed them.
Well, what planet do you think this is?
No clue.
Take a guess.
I would say possibly Mars.
Nope, not Mars.
Maybe Jupiter.
A little too solid to be Jupiter.
Okay, well, if I'm going to be shooting blanks, just tell me.
It was a trick question. It's not a planet at all. It's Sarah's, which is one of the moons of Jupiter.
Oh,
Now, the Jupiter maps tend to be corpus dominated, and they have a Cloud City aesthetic going on. Looks like we need some more manpower. Thankfully, I brought my own team.
oh, you're showing off. And the second I move away from C, it gets pulled again.
Well, all you have to do is murder the guys. Hey, there's an Orokin cell.
Where?
That. You haven't already.
Where?
You just ran over it, so I think you got it.
I need 10 of those, I think.
For Lex Prime, yeah, but that's going to be a while.
I need 10 of those for damn near everything, I think.
No, not 10. Like for a Warframe, you'll need 1. The game is not that cool.
Daily win bonus. I got a bonus for that. Lingering torment revenge. Valbon systems blueprint. And I got the Orcan cell. Revenge. Pressure point melee, which is not damaged. I'm going to quickly... Okay, I'm going to first change it back to friends only matchmaking.
Sure.
Can we get... How do we get rid of somebody else, or do we just drop group totally?
We just drop group.
Feel bad about doing that to a guy. But he was picking missions without asking us.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to put the... Okay, let's get that bow on. Oh, you know, while the Skana is kicking a lot of ass for me, it's not getting any affinity for me and any level work on my mastery.
That's very true.
Okay, equip. Let's see what we can do with that bow. I do have a regular pressure point on it, just a regular. And it's not leveled. Well, maybe I should do something about it not being leveled.
Sounds like a good start.
Pressure point?
Pressure point only has 5 levels, so you could probably get it up pretty high. Especially since it's a common rarity mod.
It's taking half of the endo that I'm used to mods taking.
It's because you're probably looking at rare mods. Mods take more endo and credits depending on their rarity. You'll see that pressure point is kind of bronze color. That makes it common. The silvers are uncommon, the golds are rare, and then there are primed mods that are above that. Okay,
so that's from plus 20 to plus 80. So that's going to increase my damage by from 120% of base to 180% of base. So a rough 50% damage increase.
It'd be an exact 50% damage increase.
All right. %25 combo stance when slash status deals damage. I could
staff.
Right. I could just toss Molten Impact on there for more heat damage. I've got a non-damaged one that's got 2 levels in it.
Better than a kick in the pants. Although you should probably take a close look at your Boltor if you're feeling like you're not doing any damage.
Oh, my Boltor I feel good with. But yeah, you got a point. I've got 6 pressure points. I think I might transmute. What does transmute do anyway?
Transmute lets you take 4 mods and smush them up in a ball and then get a new mod out of the ball. It's usually a waste of time.
Better just to dissolve them?
Yes.
Got 3. Okay. Actually getting quite a... 9 mods for 45 endo. My thimble truly it doth runneth over. Good God.
Common mods go to 5 endo apiece.
Northwind only need one of you.
Uncommon mods are 10 endo apiece, and I would be willing to bet the rare mods are 20 endo apiece.
Alright. So I've got the pressure point up to
15.
Rank 4,
15
yep.
for rares.
Okay, so I can upgrade it one more, but I need 160 endo to do it. Let's get back to the weapon itself. See if there's anything... Oh, I've got 4 points to play with. I suppose I could put reach on it to give it plus range, but it's a bow, so why would I even need that?
Well, a staff is already a fairly long-range weapon, so adding a percentage bonus to a long-range weapon will give you more range than adding a percentage bonus to a short-range weapon.
True. I also have Vicious Frost, which is a rare mod, it looks like. Plus 15% cold, plus 15% status chance.
It's a good mod if you can fit it.
It's base rank, and I can.
It'd be even better if you ranked it up, but
I'm right
one
at...
thing at a time.
Right, I'm emptied out on endo, and I'm also maxed out my capacity on the bow. Yeah, I'm still learning, and I still... Oh, I've got 11 points worth of... Oh, jeez. Do I only... I only have a regular Hornet... Or a damaged Hornet Strike, not a regular... No wonder...
Well, what pistol are you using?
The Lex.
Lex is pretty good, but it definitely needs solid mods to shine. Everything in this game needs solid mods to shine.
Well, I can toss some basic heat damage on it. Maybe some electric damage as well.
Electric and heat together would make...
Radiation.
There you go.
I could also toss in puncture damage as well. Oh, no, I can't quite yet.
Puncture is its best damage.
Maybe I should drop the...
Think about the percentages, though.
Right, because those...
If you drop an elemental mod that's 15% of all the damage, all the base damage on the gun, to get 5% puncture, the slash and the impact isn't a lot, but it's still there.
It's a 10% puncture.
Even so.
Right. Plus, it looks like there was a bit of a gestalt hole more than the sum of its parts things when I went to radiation damage versus heat and electric.
Well, the radiation damage is the heat and electric combined.
Ah.
There's no extra modifier there.
Because... Oh, okay, electricity at 8.6 versus... Or 12.6 versus 21.0, which means 8.4. Yep.
Math. It works. Stay in school, kids.
It doesn't seem that it doesn't seem like the heated damage is multiplicative off the puncture, but off the base damage.
That's correct.
So it's okay. So I'm better off with radiation damage, I would think.
Seems like.
What exactly does radiation damage do specifically? As far as I think, didn't you say it caused a specific type of status effect?
Yeah, radiation procs confuse the target, making it a valid target to all of its enemies and making it able to damage its friends.
Ah, cool. All right. Let's see what I can do with this Boltor. I've got 9 empty cap on it. Got Serration capped, but it's a damaged Serration. I need a regular one sometime. This is where I get told I've got 10 of those. Oh, why am I not popping my Stormbringer on there?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. That's full
Let's see how many Serrations I have. I do not have 10 of those.
You have 15.
44.
Should I meet you at a thing where so you can give it to me or give one to me?
I'm not giving it to you. But if you want some more mods, I can probably slide you some mods under the table.
And I could trade you my damage serration for it.
That's okay. I don't need a damage serration.
Either way, I was inefficient with my modding on the Boltor.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing far less damage with it than I could.
Mm-hmm.
I've remedied that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
One thing I don't like about the Lex, though, is it's very much a low rate of fire, so you better be sure you're shot.
Well, yeah. I mean, something that does outrageous headshot damage and also has a high rate of fire, that would be silly at Master Rank 0.
It's why in a lot of shooter games I do tend towards the spray and pray, because at least then I can guarantee I'm doing some damage to the enemy.
If you want a spray and pray pistol, you can definitely find 1 or 2 or 10.
If I was going to do that, I'd just go for an SMG, I suppose. And there's some guy walking on the air over here.
That's what it looks like when somebody bullet jumps.
Oh, in other words, it doesn't display it properly.
That way it doesn't slow the game down when there's 50 people down here.
Good point. Now, where should I find you?
Where I was last time, on the little platform underneath.
Now I see you.
I mean, I'm pretty hard to miss.
Where did I fall?
Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what you can afford.
Got
Oh, you have a decent amount of money.
Right.
Okay.
Trying to see what I have a crap ton of so I can just toss you one. Because I have to give you something back in exchange, don't I?
Yep.
How about a calculated redirection? I don't have a sentinel yet, but I have 6 calculated redirections.
That's fine.
Oh my lord! I didn't know Serration went up to a 10 mod. Oh, that's spanky. I like that. Okay. I like it. I'm good. That's good. I've got the non-damaged variant for the sword already, I do believe. I think. But then again,
Yeah, you just got like 5 pressure points.
yeah, but the sword only goes up to not this. The sword one only goes up to 5, just like the.
Yes, there's a primed pressure point that goes up to 10.
I
It's less damage per rank.
I assume the Serration and Hornet Strike having more is to cover up for them having lower base damage than say a sword hit or a melee hit.
No.
Okay, but that's nice. Thank you, quite a lot.
Come on. There we go.
Now, how do I get? I have to go back up to the top to leave, don't I?
No, just hit escape and hit leave relay.
All right, duh. Let's see what I can do with that Serration then. Again, I really appreciate that thing.
It's not a problem. There is also an alert up for AD Endo if you want to do that.
Okay. I definitely wouldn't say no, but one moment. Yeah, I'll definitely need the endo.
Kind of figured.
Pop it.
Well, you have to be in my party first.
Oh, shit. Okay, I can't upgrade the Hornet Strike yet. Okay, and I'm going to leave the Serration off until I can get enough endo to work on that, too, because they're both silver mods. Okay, I need to group you. Duh. You just told me that. I've got 4 pending. Oh, those are recents. Okay. Interesting thing is that it shows your primary and your secondary, but not your melee on your party list.
If you mouse over me, it'll show everything.
Corrosive Projection, Sonya 19. Oh, that's your...
That's my dog, yeah. Take it off of public, please.
Okay. It's not on public.
Oh, then you have to actually press the button.
Well, then... Excuse me. Had a bit of dust stuck in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
I like your ship. Even though these have no effect on in-game at all, and you're just for those few 5 seconds when you're doing that.
No, that's not true.
Oh?
Yeah.
You're going to take some data mass?
Yeah, I'll take it. There's a consumable you can buy called... Well, build is a better verb there. Called air support charges.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do depends on what landing craft you have equipped. So because I have the Ziphos, if I were to drop an air support charge, I would get a turret that would drop down to shoot at the enemies. If I still had the Lisette equipped, instead we would have Ordis hack the enemy systems to pause any alerts and timers, like, say, in a spy mission. Oh. And despite what they taught you in school, rolling does not help when you're on fire in this game.
That's one thing I remember from being in 2nd grade when my father was working for the Waynesville. No, it was the Crocker Fire Department in Crocker, Missouri. They had this thing that the PBS was distributing to all of the elementary school or fire departments to show to the elementary schools. Was this fire safety record album thing. Mm-hmm. There was songs by Ernie from Sesame Street and Gordon from Sesame Street. I know, Oscar, rather.
I was going to say, Gordon? Is he the gecko?
No, Gordon was the bald black dude from the 1980s era.
Think about it for a second.
Gordon Gecko, haha.
Robot Chicken did that joke about 5 years ago.
I like Seth Green in small doses. Well, anyway, we had Gordon singing about if you suffered a burn, stick the hand in cool, or onto your hand or to a toe or something, stick it in cool water, lessen the burn. Don't put it in grease. But he was singing the whole time.
Gotta get the kids hooked somehow.
Well, if you sing something, you commit it to memory a little bit better, I think. Or if you hear something in a musical form.
Alright, that's one down.
And then they had Oscar the Grouch singing, if you're ever on fire, stop, drop, and roll.
Good advice, just not in this game.
But you're talking about stop, dropping, and rolling. Got that on my mind for whatever ignorant reason. Well, it'd help if I'm not stuck.
No, I was. I'm not now. By the way, there is a console command if you do legitimately get stuck.
Alright.
It is, helpfully enough, slash unstuck.
In a lot of the MMOs that I've played, what stuck did was actually kill you and take you to your respawn without a death penalty.
That's not what it does here. You just snap back to your last known safe location.
Whoa, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I can't hurt him.
He's probably on our side. Is he all, like,
Purple and shit.
smoky?
Yes.
Yeah, he's on our side.
Well, I don't play the game as much as you do, and I had no way of knowing that. So, stupid.
My shot is in the dead.
Stupid question. Are there rate of fire mods in this game?
Yeah.
For pistols?
Yes, there are. I just can't remember them off the top of my head. Lethal Torrent is fire rate and multi-strike, but the mods that do double duty are kind of inefficient at both. But they stack with the single duty mods, so that's why they're good.
Run, Forrest, run! I am on fire.
There's a mod for Kavats.
And I got at least two pressure points this round.
More pressure points isn't really going to help you.
I know.
You already got the one, that's all you really need. The rest are just endo fodder.
Okay. Oh, purples again.
Yep. More of my shadows in the dead.
You know, this is kind of ignorant to say, but I'm reminded while using this Exalted Blade of Rental Floss's What If Zelda Had Lyrics?
I don't know that one.
Well, the first verse goes something along the lines of, now journey across a spooky land, you hold in your hand a sword that shoots laser beams.
It didn't shoot laser beams, it shot other swords.
I know. Though that fine detail didn't seem to be paid much attention in the old Deke Zelda cartoon. And there was no excuse for the princess.
I think my dog took exception to that, considering that she just charged through and killed 6 dudes.
But your dog is a beast, compared to me at least.
She's pretty good.
Adiendo, like you said, and gallium. The field round samples, oxium, 4 morphics, and a shit ton of salvage. I should be able to make something now. Also got a crap ton of mods. 4 total pressure points. How insane is that? Okay. I'm going to check my foundry real quick. I could make the frag ore. But you said the frag ore isn't all that great?
It's still mastery.
True. Impacts with enough force to send groups of enemies flying.
That's on a slam attack.
How do you do a slam? Oh, jumping slam.
Yes.
I could make the heat sword if I had a neural sensor. I'm missing for the Lex Prime 9 Orkin cells.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the Lex Prime right now.
I need plastins for the Vauban systems.
Well, without the neuroptics and the chassis, the systems aren't really going to do you any good anyway.
Right.
It's better to wait until you have all the stuff for a Warframe before you start putting it together.
Okay. How do I see what mission I need to go to for my quest? Because I look at how do I know where I'm supposed to go for that?
When you get back to the planet map, there's a big quest marker over the node.
Okay, well, it says something about Maru, so I'm assuming I have to go to Maru's Bazaar.
No. No missions take place at Maru's Bazaar. This is where you meet Maru, who later opens the bazaar.
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out where that mission is. It's not on any of the map or planets that I've seen yet.
Well, if you just click the mission from your mission or from the top right bar, it'll take you straight to the node.
Tharsis Mars. But I was at Tharsis Mars. I didn't see anything. Oh, capture Maru. 12 to 14.
Should be a cakewalk.
Regular mission is hijack, but this one is a capture.
Mm-hmm.
Which means he's going to...
It says capture, but it's actually a rescue mission.
Oh, okay. So, a less shitty version of an escort quest.
Well, it's like an escort quest, except that the rescue target actually follows you and you can give them a gun.
Riflemen get 30 rifle kills. That shouldn't be a problem. And you look badass, my friend.
Necros Prime. Oh, that's right. This is a capture mission to start. Well, I may have been thinking of a different quest. I also may have just launched myself off the map.
How the fuck do you manage that?
Bullet jump straight up.
The arcane policies have been a mystery ever since they were uncovered decades ago. They appear to be part of a set that was incomplete until the Grenadier found his final code. Without the full set, nobody can agree on what exactly they are.
Hey, Maru.
Found him?
Yeah, I've already captured her.
Come as a friend. You are immortal, villager, and you need to come with us. Your captive has been escorted to the statue.
Yes, I come as a friend. I had my operative shoot you in the face with a ball of compressed air.
We come in peace. Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay, following you.
I was following my looting instincts instead of my leaving instincts. So, actually, come up here. Oh, there's Niatin there. That's good.
Nine out of 30.
Yeah, farm your kills.
Hard to, because every time I shoot something, your dog deletes it or you delete it.
Well, we'll be over here.
Oxium Osprey. And it blew up on me.
I'm just staying out of your way so you can get your 30 kills.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna get out my Lantron and start plinking away with that. My dog has other ideas.
$16.
Oh, I see an Xmas over there. And a Niatin star.
I'm out of
And Endo.
19. I should come to you then, shouldn't I?
Oh, that's where we're gonna end up being anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna fetch that Niatin star though.
Good idea. I don't think I'd managed to while I was over here. $20. Is there a way to set your pet to passive?
Nope. All she knows is kill.
$24. 25. Ow, 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 ow. Run, 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 run. $26. $27. 28. Endo. 29. So I'm missing one guy. One dude.
Yep. Did you get that guy or was that Sonya?
Sonya. I'm assuming you're a Robert A. Howard fan and she's named after Red Sonja.
I'm not actually a big Robert A. Howard fan, but yes, she was named after Red Sonya.
Does that mean the only dog that can ever love her is one that beats her in a fight? Well, you didn't know that about Red Sonja's backstory?
I haven't seen the movie in 20 years.
Basically, she lived on a farm with her parents, Bandits came, killed her parents, raped her over their still warm corpses. She prayed to the gods for vengeance. A goddess answered her prayers and made her a badass, but at the price of the only man that she could ever lay with was one that successfully beat her in combat. Oxium.
Already got it. I assume this is where Conan gets involved.
Yeah. It was supposed to be Conan that she met, but the thing is, the guy they gave for her instead, because the Conan character was copyrighted, they had some bullshit Schwarzenegger lookalike that named himself Calidor instead.
I thought Schwarzenegger was in Red Sonja.
Oh, he was, but he wasn't playing Conan.
Well, he's definitely a good lookalike considering that he's, himself.
I mean, what I meant was
the most like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
what I meant it was a Conan lookalike, not a Schwarzenegger lookalike.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
While I'm flattered, I don't swing that way. You left me an Iatin star. How generous.
I mean, the only thing that I have to say on the subject is it's really about ethics and Warframe journalism.
Not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I actually try to stay relatively politics neutral on my streams. But yeah.
I think that's so old that it's kind of lost all the political bite.
Uh,
That was what? 2013? 2014, somewhere around there?
yeah. Fair shout. It was one hell of a long escort, and I don't see the person we're trying to save anywhere.
Oh no, we captured her.
Right.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
125 endo. We got more endo from that than we did from the mission we were supposed to be getting endo from an alert.
Alright, sometimes those are the breaks.
So, you tin suits want to know about that arcane codex? Here's that. Okay, here goes. Tile Raygor offered us big-time credits for me to pull the code from some strange machine on an infested Oregon derelict. Thing is, I never much liked the community, so the code I pulled ain't the code I gave them. I guess they finally figured that out.
Oh, she pulled a Doc Brown.
I already sold
She gave them a bomb full of used pinball parts?
now if you
She took their money and gave them bullshit. So she wants me to take an arcane codex from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Before I do that, though, let's go a modding.
A modding we will go. A modding we will go.
Let's go see about putting that serration in now that it's had 3 levels of buffing. Oh, now that's pretty. Huh. It says plus 60% damage?
Mhm.
Oh. Right, it's looking from the base. Okay, that is plus 60%. Okay. I was looking at the before and after, including the 40% damage duration, okay? My bad. See what it'll take to cap that pressure point.
It's an exponential scale. So.
Right, I've noticed that. Just working on my our pressure point right now, seeing if I can cap it.
Mm-hmm. While you're doing that, I'm going to step away for a moment.
Take your time. Okay, I'm good. Let me know when you're back, man.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
caught me dissolving a lot of my extras into endo so I could actually make something.
Well,
Or
there is an alert up for another 100 endo.
no, I'm good as far as endo goes,
Okay.
but I can cap my pressure point now. Yep, my pressure point is capped. I am good to go.
You have to pick the mission.
Oh, right, I do, don't I? Derp. I'm not used to being in charge of anything. That's what.
I'll leave that alone. Actually, no, I won't. Don't you run D&D?
Yeah, I do. Good point. Unfortunately, I've got probably people from my D&D group watching, or else I'd tell you some of the crap that I'm pulling on them this week.
You mean about how you're going to melt them all in acid?
Yeah, I'll just put the acid pit right in the foyer of the main building that they're going into.
Remember, guys, the weak point's on the back of the enemy's heads.
I'm just referencing the Penny Arcade D&D bits. And how Will Wheaton was doing a whole, they couldn't possibly put a trap there, I'm just going to go ahead, and fell into an acid pit and his wizard dissolved.
Lotus's offer of protection. In return, I'm gonna help your sorry behinds find that arcane codex.
My Tenno are quite capable, leader. Perhaps you would prefer if you dropped Ewok outside the King's Clan mining asteroid.
Fine. Here's the business. The Corpus are keeping the codex in one of these fortified data vaults. You
Where's-
gotta break in. Take what
Oh, this is one of those data vault break-in. Oh,
Yeah, it's a spy mission.
okay.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected. Alarms reset.
Oh,
This is just teaching you how spy missions work.
right. Didn't we have a story-based spy mission earlier, or was that just an unlock? Oh!
You had one on Earth, but there are no alarms. Well, there's no real alarms on Earth. There
Oh.
the enemies can run over and hit,
But-
but you can just shoot them before they get there.
But this iced up a bow is tasty now.
Oh, hey, an Iton star popped up in the next room.
How the hell did you manage that?
Explosions.
Well, oh, so this game was co-written by Michael Bay.
I believe that answers your question.
What chapter with the damage on this behemoth now? On my Voltor, rather. Do need to work towards getting a new frame because my Excalibur is capped.
Well, you have to kill bosses to get frames.
Well, let's kill bosses after we're done with this.
What frame do you want?
It doesn't matter, any frame.
Any frame's a good frame.
Anything.
Alright, this is a spy vault. How about it?
The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms.
You want me to go down? Or are you
Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead, because my dog will set off some things.
right?
Just don't trip the alarms. which means don't let enemies use a console, don't get spotted by a camera, and don't run into any laser tripwires.
I can't see how to get into there. What I see are... Oh, I gotta go up.
You might have to Mission Impossible your way into that one, you might not have to.
I got this shit.
Famous last words.
There's the codex. There might be hope for you after all.
Trust the bitch next time.
You got that codex.
Would never think of it.
The purpose of hiding anything else in the other vaults.
This isn't one of the... Okay.
That
Haha!
was the Arcane Codex. Now you
Right.
can go to B.
B. Alright, I'm doing this because your dog is... Oh, shit. It counted as a stealth kill even though it had already seen me. I just jumped up and whacked the camera with my stick.
If the camera isn't currently looking at you right now, it counts as a stealth kill.
I love the mobility in this game, and once you learn how to do it right.
You can definitely get a lot done.
I hear you. I see the A, I see the B on the... Oh. Never mind. B is over here. You're gonna stand back and let me do the work while the dog...
The data vault is nearby.
No, this one should be fine for the dog. I just wanted to point out one thing.
What?
See that gold console on the map?
Yeah?
Gold consoles are mission critical. In this case, this shuts off a grid of laser tripwires around the computer here.
Right.
So if you had missed that, there'd be no way to get to the objective.
Oh.
Glad I looked before I left.
Laser tripwires all here. Not down here, though.
Hey, surprisingly impressive. You found the codex, and the purpose are none the wiser.
Here. Well,
This alarm ringing has no relevance on anything because we've already gotten the data.
alright.
Though if you do actually screw up a data vault and they wipe the data, well, if you screw up a data vault, regardless of whether or not the data is wiped, the next ones have no security active. So keeping it clean is pretty important.
I notice it's not popping up that we've gotten items from this one.
Because it's a quest. We can't leave till we've explored all 3 data vaults anyway, so.
Let me get one more melee.
Soon night.
Thank you.
Alright. There should be a guy in here.
Do your best and try not to trip the alarms.
And it's down. Not that kind of down, though.
Don't open that door.
Oh?
Yeah.
Bad door to open?
No need to open it.
Oh.
You're a space parkour ninja, remember?
Save one for me.
He was going to hit the console. Watch for cameras. Alright, no cameras. Alright, hack it away.
Hey, surprisingly impressive. Codex and Professor Underwiser.
I need one more melee kill for this mission.
Arcane Codex.
Yep.
You're loaded
So if we see one, like,
to extraction.
let me get it.
Maybe you should run in front.
Yes, yes, I should. Maybe I should. There we go. Here's one. Affinity plus 5,000. Got him.
Successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
I notice this game encourages both a hybrid of moving quickly, but also exploring.
What's the point of side rooms is there if there's never anything to find in them?
Right. I mean, it encourages you to explore, but it encourages you not to be pokey about it. Because I tend to be very ponderous when I explore, and you can't do that in this game.
Well, you can if you can just, shoot all the guys.
I can't do that quite yet. But yeah, any suit that we can get me, I'll be happy and thankful with. Or any frame, rather.
I've been looking into these arcane chemistries. Did you know the corporate
Well, once you unlock the Phobos junction, there's Mag off in Phobos. There's Rhino on Venus, and there's Frost on Mars.
Check one thing really quick. Okay. Well, let's do Frost on Mars then.
Okay.
Either way, it's right up my alley.
Okay, so we're doing this for the boss, basically. Right?
Yes, the boss drops Warframe parts.
And we have
So
to
every
keep.
time you kill him, there's a chance that you'll get the neuroptics, the chassis, or the system's blueprint.
And we need all three,
Yes,
plus the blueprint you buy in the shop,
that's right.
and the mats to go with it.
Yes, plus for all of the 3 pieces. Well, the materials for the Warframe is just the 3 pieces in an Orokin cell.
I've got one Orokin cell.
Right, so you can build a Warframe.
One which he wields with
Don't use up that Orokin cell.
the assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
I might actually be helpful against the boss this time for a change.
So, Lieutenant Lek Krill is a bit of a puzzle boss.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. You can't just stand and shoot him and expect him to fall over. In fact, you can't stand and shoot him and expect to do damage to him at all.
Oh?
Yes.
Well, illuminate me.
He starts out the fight completely invincible. But there will be some hoses on his back connected to a backpack.
Oh.
Those are vulnerable.
So
You have to
shoot.
shoot a hose off, and then it'll start spraying coolant. And then when he uses an ice ability, he'll freeze himself, and then we can damage him.
Oh, so it's the Bane boss fight, basically.
Except after we break all the hoses, he goes into fire mode, and we can actually damage him, but he starts using fire abilities instead of ice abilities. A lot of Morphics here today.
I'm not complaining.
Krill is highly unpredictable. We suspect he may have other tricks up his sleeve. To survive this
There's some
battle,
gallium.
you must strike hard and fast.
I just
Yep.
You know you can disable vibration in the options menu so you can control what doesn't keep battle.
Yes, yes, I know that. Or the thing is, it only initializes and comes on after I've plugged it in or unplugged it and replugged it. They don't actually, because it's an Xbox One controller, and Xbox One controllers are used for turning on the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
If I hit the power on button on it, it tries to power on an Xbox that it isn't connected to.
No, you're misunderstanding. You can go into the Warframe options menu and turn off vibration.
Oh, in that case, actually,
It won't pause during the mission.
well, then have fun killing stuff while I'm turning off the... Okay, that would be under gameplay.
I believe so.
I notice I've got an enabled gore option.
Why would that be unchecked ever?
Fair point. Okay, enable vibration. No.
And then hit confirm to save. And
Okay.
bases.
Console plebeians apparently also get, or to use Jingles' phrase, console peasants get auto aim assist.
They get aim assist. It's different from auto aim. So there's a lieutenant. He's got a Fragor and a Gorgon.
Dancer cares away down on Fragor Rock.
I'm just going to turn off this alarm.
Oh shit! He found me.
Is the assassination
Yeah.
target. You know what to do. Alarms are set.
And now he's frozen. So now we have to break the next hose. Like that. And then wait for him to do something.
This dude is level 16.
Mm-hmm.
I could actually hurt him when he's done freaking out. All right, get done. Go Super Saiyan so I can actually hurt you now.
He's obsessed with beating up my dog.
Oh, he's still got a. Oh, he's still got a. He's still got a hose.
Yeah, he has 4 hoses.
Flesh bleeds, I bleed.
And he would have gone hyper mode except I shot him.
Well, we killed it.
Yeah, he's dead.
I actually felt like I did some damage that round.
And now we can leave. It's close to an even split between neuroptics, chassis, and systems, but it's not a full even split. It's like 35, 35, 30.
What I'll need or what he drops?
What he drops. So systems are least likely, but not by a ton.
Is there anything remotely related to an auction house in this game?
What do you mean?
You know, market where you can put stuff up for sale that other people can buy.
Maru's Bazaar would be the closest thing to that, or
Except
trade chat.
I
but
didn't-
You can't trade regular Warframe parts, just primes.
Frostner Optics blueprints and Elec Krill sigil.
Yep. The sigils are one-time rewards that show that you beat the boss. Oh, dropped an Orokin cell too.
Yep. Let's go see what I need for the Frostner Optics. It should be easy to make, I would assume, since it's not found on Mars. Frostner Optics. Yeah, no. I need a neural sensor and 200 more rubedo.
Well, you also need the chassis and the systems, so...
Alright. Where do I get... Oh, rubedo? Yeah, Mars.
Rubido drops on Earth, actually.
And the neuroptics?
You mean the neural sensor?
Yeah.
Jupiter.
We might need to do a couple of missions on Jupiter under your name for me to get those. As it's really kind of twigging me having stuff that I can't, or having something where I'm not making any progress or affinity on something, and that I could be. 30 kill mesh.
Or energy orbs.
Oh, yours is almost certain to be more likely.
And that's why it's only worth 1,000 affinity.
Morphix again.
There's one orb.
Strike hard, strike fast, no mercy. Cobra Kai, do or die. It helps if I actually went the right direction.
Wouldn't hurt.
I get so caught up in just running a lot of times that I forget.
Grab that.
Where?
Waypoint 2.
Cuvette incubator upgrade segment. Do I even want to know?
It lets you breed cats.
Eh.
You won't be doing it for a while, but it lets you breed cats. You have to have done Howl the Kubro, and then you need 100,000 alloy plate to build the upgrade segment.
Are there any of these? Are there any weapons that are just plain good before you do any modding on them? That are just
No
plain
weapon is
better?
good before mods.
Or just plain better than other weapons, rather? I know the mark.
Are you trying to ask if there's like an upgraded version of a weapon?
Oh, I know that above the Mark 1 Bratton, there's the regular Bratton, and above that's the Bratton Prime.
Right. So I'm not quite sure what you're asking.
Well, ignore me then. Ignore me!
Don't shoot that guy.
You must strike hard and fast.
You guys are in blue like that? It means they're synthesis targets. They need to be scanned, not shot. That guy's like 1,000,000 HP. You're not going to do anything by shooting him.
What did you get for doing that?
I haven't finished yet.
It was G or Q that we...
Q.
Well, he's gone now.
Now he's still there. He's just running behind like Pro.
Trying to...
They spotted you.
I tried to do the scan, but it didn't work.
You need a codec scanner, not a. Or I'm sorry, you need a synthesis scanner, not a codec scanner. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. You just worry about Electro. Yeah. That has to do with one of the rep factions.
Got one of his... got one of his head thingies, or...
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna hit the alarm.
Do it. What does hitting the alarm do?
Oh, it stops the alarm ringing, which means that more enemies won't spawn.
Oh, that alarm. I thought you were turning it on, you said.
No!
Hitting him in the back, but it ain't doing anything.
That's because I shot him and knocked him out of his snow state. Only takes so much damage. Oh, his bit's waving around. You're fine. Yeah, while the hose is flying around in the air, there's no point in shooting him. It doesn't do anything. Now you can shoot him. I wouldn't go melee with him. I would stick to shooting him.
Yeah, I see why.
Well, he does have a giant fuck-off hammer. And he dropped cryo rounds. How appropriate.
Won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
I'm getting notations for affinity using my Exalted Blade, even though my Excalibur is capped.
Yeah, it still shows you what affinity enemies get. You just don't get it. Because there's nowhere for it to go.
Alright.
Target down. Assassination contract complete.
More neuroptics.
Great work, Tenno.
Yay. Having fun with this, but also kind of getting irritated at getting the same thing again and again. But
It's
it's...
the second attempt!
I know. It's an repeat mission.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a standard MMO thing, you know.
This isn't an MMO.
Well, some might disagree on semantics, but I'd like to hear your explanation why.
Well, I can start my explanation with a question. Do you feel like Diablo 3 is an MMO?
Not as such.
Okay, how is this different from Diablo 3?
There are actually hub zones where everybody can meet.
Eliminating this target will have
Right, you know.
There's general chat in Diablo 3 as well.
Yeah, but that's not a hub zone where your avatar sits.
aware of your presence.
Yeah, but the relays only hold so many people.
Will is the only chance for our exposed colony.
MMOs have... That would be like saying City of Heroes wasn't an MMO because it instanced city zones. Or like World of Warcraft isn't an MMO because if there's too many people in Orgrimmar, it'll instance.
That's different though. How often do you hang out in Orgrimmar?
Do you see the people that spend hours sitting in there bullshitting in trade chat?
No, because I struggle to call them people.
I struggle to call what they use communication.
Focus on the one with the flamethrower.
He's dead. Now am I.
Those are actually female. The Hiker Masters.
How do you know their gender expression?
The sound of their voice.
I was trying to be funny.
Emphasis on trying.
I'm very trying at times.
I know, I've played board games with you.
I walked right into that one.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm smacking on one of those Grenier shields, so I guess you could say in a very literal sense I am hitting the blunt.
Oh, I thought you meant you were hitting a shield lancer, which is completely pointless because their shields will block. This rifle I have equipped, by the way, is the Latron Prime, which is the prime version of that marksman carbine I was telling you about last week.
All right. Now, this game doesn't kid around and expecting you to work to get your shit.
No, it does not. And because those parts are not tradable, I can't just farm this over and over and then sell frost kits. Warframe has a lot of mechanisms and systems built in to make sure that you can't just boost yourself up.
I'm well aware of the whole you can buy a frost, but you still have to grind it up to 30. You can buy a prime, but you still have to buy it up to 30.
Well, you can't buy primes from the store. You can only buy them from other players.
I mean,
That's
what
not
about
really a pay-to-win thing? That's more a player economy, which is a
Well-
reason to give players, or an ability of players to acquire platinum without spending money for it.
I was thinking there was such a thing as the whole
Prime access, sure, but
that'll
one,
that
it's rotating, so you can't pick any prime you want. You can just get the newest one. And two, it's expensive as shit. Good
and it's
God.
and it's only a one-time only. It's not like a sub thing.
That's right. Although you could buy prime access multiple times.
Why would you?
If you have more money than sense, I don't know.
Speaking of sub things, one thing I was considering doing recently, because it has some very
Come up here.
okay. What?
Pick up this sculpture. You don't see anything right there?
Iton Piv sculpture.
Okay.
Also,
Also, you have a codex scanner, right?
Yes.
Scan that fragment.
Cephalon fragment. Mars found. What does that do for me?
When you scan all the fragments, it'll complete a picture in your codex. It unlocks some concept art.
So
And
that
also,
yes.
you have to scan 3 of those for the Phobos junction.
All right.
Alarms reset.
Thank you. Wasn't thinking about that. Are there any of the junctions that require you to have gotten a frame or built a frame?
No. Hey. Now, junctions will ask you to complete quests to have built, like, a mastery rank 1+ weapon, or to kill a certain number of enemies or something, but it's never like, alright, you have to build cross to complete this junction.
This mission seems exceptionally longer than the last one we did.
Random is random.
Crow is aware of your presence. Strike first.
There's the boss. I am gonna have to call it for me after this, though.
Not a problem. It's been a good run. It's been fun. I normally go between 1.5 to 2 hours.
Crow is highly unpredictable. We suspect he may have other tricks up his sleeve. To survive this battle, you must strike hard and fast. You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
But what I'm able to stream is very heavily limited by the rights provided in the user agreements by the company, by the publisher and developer.
Mm-hmm.
For example, 2K Games and Firaxis are the holders for XCOM 2 and XCOM,
Right.
which I would love to stream. Good friggin' luck. Both games are seen as they don't give the right to monetize their stuff.
Well, you can still stream it. You just can't get paid for it.
I don't see that he's got a permanent green aura around him.
That's a corrosive proc. I reduced his armor.
And he didn't look like he dropped anything.
He dropped everything.
So
It was over here.
Target down. Assassination.
Either way, you still get the part because you finished the mission. Yep. He dropped a stretch and 2 galleon. And extraction is in the next room. So it was a long run up, but nice and quick after that. Ow. Frickin' hellions.
okay, let's go ahead and bail then, or get done.
Let's.
So
I'm gonna laugh if it's neuroptics again.
it is. What the shit, man?
It's funny. And neuroptics, though.
Uh,
And an eye spectrum.
a PIV. I've never heard of a color called PIV before.
That's not its color.
Well, remember the Ayatin cyan stars, or cyan, or however you pronounce that word? Cyan?
Yes.
But 3 Morphics in a row. That's the game saying, you're not getting this today, buddy.
Sometimes you gotta listen. Alrighty, so that's me done for the day.
Well, in that case, it's going to be me done for the day too. Your actions. Oh, inbox from Krill. Your actions have consequences.
That's not from Let Krill.
It's what it said.
No, that's the subject.
I wonder
It's
who.
from question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a reason for that.
I'll say yeah, there's a reason for that.
And this is you don't need to know that citizen thing, I suppose.
Oh, you'll find out eventually.
Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. My name, as always, is Harmony Muse. Thank you and have a good one. I'll be back with Fallout 4 sometime tomorrow. And
Take care, folks.
before we leave, we're doing the 5e tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I might not have... Well, actually, no, I do morning and afternoon. Depending on my sleep schedule, I might not get a second stream in, everybody. Thank you and have a good one.
Take care.